So a couple basic guidelines to keep in mind, especially when you're not just setting one word, one piece of text like we have been doing, but as we go into the next projects where you're going to be working with some more text. One thing that if I could drill into everybody's head, because Microsoft Word has a lot to answer for, when you are setting text in design, do not use 12-point text. It's too large for things that are typeset, and it looks awkward. Use somewhere between 8 and 10 point. 10 point is a great starting point. You can't really go wrong. If you are setting captions, other text that goes along with your main body text, and you're wanting to make it smaller, you need to make sure that it's going to work in the situation you're using it in. If you're printing, check anything smaller than 7 point. Sometimes that's too small, and the way that things print, the way the ink is soaked up by the paper, it breaks up. You want to make sure you know that before you get to printing. There's no set in stone rule for how big a header should be. It's really about contrast, and it's going to depend on the font you've chosen. The big thing is to make sure that there's enough contrast to make the eye understand immediately the difference between a headline and body text. So remember to consider how your type is going to look at the size you're planning to use it. So make sure that when you set something that maybe has really big thicks and thins, if you're setting it really large, if it's a font that's made to be used in body text, it might look weird if set really large. It might lose its elegance. And so make sure that you actually see it in the context you're going to use it. So if you're going to use it printed, look at it printed, not just on the screen. You'd be amazed at the number of things that look great on screen, and then as soon as they get printed out, lose all of their elegance. So make sure that you double check before you commit to anything.